just give me a thumbs up.
Unplug and plug back in. Blue screen.
Voor mij op 100 foto's, er zijn 3 foto's gekeken. Alles goed weten.
Out and in again, please. Out and in. Out and in.
Are you sure it's that end?
Yeah, that end as well. Okay, try pan left and right. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna stop and then go again, so I don't get blue screen. Yeah?
JB, whoa. You good?
Stand by. Good? Yeah. Pick it up and let's go.
Oh, mate, that's going to be too much.
You take that, I'll do it. Yeah, that's good. Just I'm fine.
Oh,
Be very careful.
Mate. Okay. I'm going to do it around the other way. That's cool. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
We're live without blue screen and without jitter. Can you believe it?
Okay, so we're going to have to go here. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's good. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Sorry.
U maakt mee.
Zal ik snel hier kijken ondertussen?
Ja, lekker.
Eentje. Kun je dan nog nog even hier kijken? Zo lekker. Ja, oei.
Dat is wel heftig. Ergens anders in aan het knippen.
Welkom in Strokerzeel. Nu zijn we echt op Strokerzeels grondgebied. En mijn schepen was een beetje fout. Er ligt 62% van de luchthaven op Strokerzeel. Dus niet 50. Eigenlijk is het Strokerzeel nationaal. Maar welkom en we zijn blij inderdaad dat we nu ook eindelijk een modderplaats hebben. Dankjewel.
Don't need that anymore. That's good.
Well, it feels like we've scaled the Earth, Jerry, but we're finally here.
We made it. This is the. Are we going to move back to that position, maybe?
I think we could possibly hold. Up to you, really.
Or just a little bit higher.
Let's do it.
Let's just go up.
Let's do it. You good? Always a bit hit and miss. Yeah.
Thanks, gents. What we'll do is
Perfect.
fix out a position here.
Can't see any arriving aircraft.
How's your feed? Is it good?
Beautiful. It's looking beautiful. 235 and rising.
Okay, so whilst we have got
Whole load in the house. Chris Wiseman.
So there you are.
Yes.
Where were you? Oh,
It's,
Johnny, what a day! What a day so far, and it's only 11:05.
As I was saying, it feels like we've scaled the Earth to get here. Believe it or not, this is not the first spotter's position. This is the second, isn't it?
Yeah. This is two Get this right. 27 25 left. 07 right. Jump on the side. Okay, there
Fantastic.
we go. So we luckily have made it, ladies and gents. We unfortunately, as you know from the posts, have had a few issues earlier on with the baggage handling at the airport, which was ironic because the aircraft actually got here in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it took 50 minutes for the baggage to come through.
It was just insane and typical because there's hundreds of flights every morning and ours was one that's delayed. But the Smurf, Jerry, we flew on the Smurf.
Yeah, we were talking about it and we were like, well, we'll see it when we get out there. But no, we actually, there's a lot of international traffic here today, Johnny.
And have you seen?
That taxis out. Oh no, it's not.
Thai's 350.
Yeah.
And Cathay Pacific.
Cathay's 350.
Quick before we go on, Tom Whittle already saying on the comments here, already tweeted them, but what an amazing thing Brussels Airport has done for the spotters.
Indeed, and that's what we're here for today, ladies and gents. It's not about us, it's about this spotting platform that they have put together. It's beautifully landscaped, it has to be said. They've done a fantastic job and high enough up for everybody to see. They've done a good job for the local community as well, Johnny. It's not just for plane spotters, but also a nice recreational area for the kids to come and play and all that sort of stuff as well.
Describe it as a family area as well as a spotters platform.
Indeed.
And obviously a lot of you guys will be watching and thinking the same as us. We come from England, where this sort of thing, unless you go to Manchester, is not easy to find. So to see this really and what they're doing for the local population is fantastic.
Yes, I mean it is. When you do go to Manchester, it does really bring it home, doesn't it? In terms of what they have done and what they've achieved for the community of visitors.
Yeah.
You know, people who like to come and watch the planes. They don't specifically have to be plane spotters.
No.
You know, these guys are not all plane spotters. There's photographers. There's people who just love to watch aviation in action. You know,
absolutely. So, it's I think it's becoming more of a common thing now that you don't have to be an av geek or into aviation to actually come and enjoy the aircraft at the airport.
And we've proved that through Big Jet TV by having so many people out there who've come on and said, not even into planes. You know, but I love to watch what you're doing. What we saw just now, ladies and gents, just a quick one, Johnny, was we haven't seen before at Heathrow was a friction test. I know a lot of guys are going to come up and go,
I've heard of it. I've heard of it,
but I've never seen it. And they're towing this contraption behind them, behind the normal ops vehicle, and it is a friction tester. So that's obviously testing the friction of the tarmac itself. So how often they do that, we don't know, but it's still very interesting. So just to give you guys an indication, if you go to Brussels Airport runways, if you go to Brussels Airport runways on your Google Maps or whatever it is, Google Images, Brussels Airport runways, I'll get there in the end, you will see one that has the 3 runways in red. We are currently at the position 25 left, 07 right. It intersects, this runway actually intersects 01 and 19. So there are 3 runways here, and the intersection point of 01 and 19 and 25 left and 07 right. That section down there to the left of 01 is actually where the first platform is, where we walked for 20 minutes, got somewhere, turned around and walked another 20 minutes.
Literally
great fun,
boiling hot.
But we know what the woodlands of Brussels looks like.
We were doing 3-point turns in farmers' fields just trying to get to that first location as well. And a big thanks to Elliot,
Elliot,
intern at Brussels Airport, for helping us get to where we need to go. A big massive shout out to Yoke and Anke as well for helping from the Brussels Press Department.
Yes, thank you to everybody from Brussels Airport. Other airports need to take note, really.
Well, you say that.
Definitely in the UK.
Jonathan Glasscott, well done Brussels Airport, UK airports, London Heathrow, London Gatwick and Dublin Airport, take note, #lead by example.
Yes,
so
of course.
I think it's unanimously now. And off that topic and onto a different topic, the topography, the geography of the airport here is something actually quite incredible.
Yeah, that's something that we noted earlier on when we were driving up here, is there is a significant amount of elevation change. There's a lot of elevation here at Brussels, fortunately enough for everybody to see. So Johnny's just going to pan round there now. You probably need to unlock it, mate.
Yes.
I don't know.
Laterally.
Yeah.
Vertically.
Yeah. And you can see over there where that Embraer, that TUI Embraer is. So we've got an approaching aircraft. Yes, indeed.
So actually, it's almost a little bit like Birmingham, Jerry, or Manchester, where the runway will actually go over a crest.
Yes. Okay, let me just bear with us, ladies and gents. Okay. Let's just read a few comments out here, guys. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for being so patient. 384, 385, Foy Woodlands watching Jonathan Glasgow. John has just read this one out. We've got a lot of Brussels. That's interesting. EasyJet.
No, it's not EasyJet.
Certainly looks like it. Mark Bakes, Doug Burnett, Gerard Hinkemer, Kiniko Ishii, Andrew Candelas, Dion Daly, Jonathan Glasgow, Glenn Harris, Rossford.
Wow. Radio. We saw that the other day.
Yes, we did.
Gatwick.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's twice we've seen it in succession.
Yeah.
So Johnny, you can get some deep stuff over there. Brussels A330s taxiing.
Should we start from right to left and have a little look at that 757?
Yeah. That's we landed on this runway earlier on, ladies and gents, and that Ecuadorian Air 757, we've been told, has been there for over a year. Wow. So not sure what happened there, whether he didn't pay the bills or the bailiffs came round or what. But
what's interesting, Joe, you can't see it from this side, but that right-hand engine is actually gone.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
You've only got the rear cowling. You've only got the rear cowling.
Oh, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes.
So possibly used for de-icing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, that's that's a crazy. Anyone know? Anybody get any information on that EC Air 757? Great shame because is it Swiss? Is it?
And if I just butt in
Swiss
again
registered.
Quickly, Hotel Bravo Juliet Echo HBJJE is the reg.
And what's interesting is it's got retrofit winglets, so you know it wouldn't have been there for that long, if you know what I mean.
That's exactly what I thought when we were coming up in the car. Very interesting.
So share it amongst your friends, guys. Yeah, we have another approaching aircraft. So obviously this is the active landing runway at the moment. Seems to be all the smaller traffic.
Where's the 747s?
Yeah, where's the 747s? Arjun Grover, Janie Wood, Debbie Oatley.
Oh, look at this, Jay. Special livery.
Yeah, nice. Oh, they've laid it on for us.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is Wonderland, Tomorrowland.
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
Touch and go. That would be good, wouldn't it? Great. They did say they'd put it on for us, didn't they?
They did, and they have done.
So we've seen the Smurf, the Aero Smurf this morning, which we flew on, which was fantastic.
So I have permission to bring you back to the airport later.
You, sir, are a legend.
Good man. Elliot.
Thank you so much, mate.
I have permission to do it.
Say hello to everybody at Big Jet TV. Elliot is our chaperone this morning, and
Elliot's a very keen VAT-simmer for all those VAT-simmers out there.
Yes, indeed he is.
I'm going to
air traffic control at Brussels.
And what
it's not real air traffic control.
Air traffic control on VATSIM, what it is?
Hey,
well, it's
look at his cool sunglasses.
Okay, he's not that speaking anymore. Before he says too much, he's been.
Georgina Johnson, Madeline Rose. No, we were talking about the special livery for Brussels Airlines. Yes. So we've seen is that something big going out?
I think that might be, Jerry. I think that might be.
What's interesting to me is that they towed that TUI Embraer into position earlier on, and it's
now it's isolated.
It's completely stopped. Yeah. Oh, that's a 330 going out.
Oh, nice. We'll get that. Yeah, and he's got a ops vehicle next to him as well, Jerry.
Yes. Now, where's that? What was it? Belgium Airways A340. Was it a 500, Johnny?
I believe. I mean, Elliot was telling us 300, and I have seen it in a 300 aircraft. However, the engines were big, but the fuselage small. A340.
Yeah, so it's like retrofit Trent 5s.
A340-500, I believe so. A little bit of focus problem.
Oh yeah, look at that bank out. Yeah, sweet. Onkar Singh saying the Red Devils are next.
No way. That would make sense. They're putting the Red Devils.
Well, we did see it going out, didn't we?
And of course, Jerry, the best one is Tintin.
Yes, Tintin, indeed.
Tintin is coming in.
Wow,
he's back. He's back.
So there's tomorrow. Is it Tomorrowland or?
Yes, Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland.
official name.
Chris Norcutt, Paul Ashley, Megs Thompson, Benjamin Dens.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, Benjamin's in the house. Benji. Benji, the man from Plainstream.
Oh, you're welcome, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas Job. Thanking Elliot. Fantastic. Such a lovely bunch of people on the feed. Always, man, always. Neil Warmer's in the house. There's the man from Gatwick. He puts it all on for us at Gatwick. Jane Chapman, Nolan Cassidy, Phil Tovey. Wish I could stay awake, but probably going to bed, unfortunately. Nolan Cassidy's always either in bed, asleep, or going to bed, or. So yes, ladies and gents, really want to the history of Brussels Airport. I believe, like a number of German, well, I wouldn't say German, but the airfields out this way, airships were its origination. Originally built for airships, I believe, out here. Not sure if anybody can confirm that. Bro J. Mai watching from Malaysia. Okay, so Tom Whittle's come up with it, JB. EC Air, or Equatorial Congo Air. The 757 is leased from Privet Air. It's currently registered as stored.
Stored. Thai 350 pushing back.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to get it.
It's a shame.
There is a Thai 350 pushing back.
Yeah.
Cathay Pacific just next to it as well.
Yes.
Probably no point for zooming because it's going to go straight behind. But if I could just for a second, Jay, people might notice that I'm wearing sunglasses today.
Yes, your sunglasses are very, very befitting,
now,
Jonathan.
These are available on the merchandise store, are they not?
They are available on the merchandise store. We have two different versions of the. That might be a bit close, John.
I think we got it.
Oh, is it?
I think we've got it.
We have two different versions of the sunglasses. We have the.
Was that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
That's good. That works.
That's a Big Jet TV logo right there on the sunglasses. Can you believe it?
So let's just get a little bit of.
There's not much coming in at the moment. Let's get a bit of radar, guys. If you could grab that. Guys, if you're at home right now and you've got your radar apps open, please do have a look at Brussels and tell us what's coming on. Tom Whittle, Air Belgium have A340-300s but are based in Charleroi Airport, south of Brussels.
Okay, so there was one that looks like it's stored here.
Yes.
At the moment.
Got some traffic. Don't know what that is. Looks like a microlight, I think.
What's that?
What's that, helicopter?
What are you looking at?
It's your 2 o'clock. Something coming in, traffic, just above the
Oh, I see it.
cathedral.
Yeah.
Above the cathedral.
That's definitely going outbound, isn't it?
Can't quite tell what that's doing right now. Maybe got a little drive-by from the ops vehicle, guys. Is it John Jackson?
Does he come out here?
We got a wave.
Oh, yeah, maybe going to be doing some bird scope.
Okay, a little bit
of a demonstration.
Yeah.
He's spotting the spotters, spotting him.
He's spotting the spotters, spotting him, spot us. Brilliant. Scott Good, RAF Voyager just gone over, I suppose.
Well, we've seen Brussels.
Wow, that's that right there.
Brussels have their Air Force here, don't they?
A321.
We saw A321 Hercules. We saw a Hercules coming in earlier on, which was great.
And I think Elliot was telling us that chaperones the Prime Minister around, Prime Minister of Belgium. And that was, I think, an RAF A330 just gone over our heads there.
Is it?
Yeah.
We saw Air Force 2, wasn't it?
We saw
Air Force 2 is part.
Well, I don't know the official term for that 737. I think the 757 might be Air Force 2. But
we've got to be very careful because we really made a cock up the other day with Amy Johnson. She's been dead about 70 years.
I saw that, man. I saw that.
Hilarious.
I saw that.
Hilarious. So I just told the bloke, it's in the moment.
saw that.
It's in the moment. You just don't think about it.
I saw that comment.
Some bloke said, amazing, she's risen from the dead.
I saw that comment. I saw that exact comment. But the funny thing is that what is the name of the pilot? The actual, the 27-year-old captain through EasyJet. Yeah, what is her name? 'Cause I swear it's similar to Amy Johnson. Let's see if anyone can actually tell us. James Nichols, good morning. How are you doing?
Well, she's an EasyJet pilot.
Almost at 1,000 viewers, Jay. Almost at 1,000 viewers. Very good for a Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning.
Not a tremendous amount going on.
Yes, not much traffic coming in.
Look, Lufthansa's
Ryanair 737. Now, I guess that's why we couldn't fly Ryanair, because it's probably going to EDI or Dublin. Interesting now that TUI ERJ is got a toe next to them. They do bank out quite hard,
yes,
don't they?
Do,
it's crazy,
man, they do.
crazy. Plane spotting inception, says Jessica Basin.
Let's give the viewers a little look at the actual platform itself, Johnny.
Yes,
you
go
see
for it.
We're quite high up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Custom built, it has to be said. Custom built. And you can tell that it is absolutely brand new as well.
It's for Christmas. Made a special appearance. So access is great.
Okay, Ian Grover, Alicante, Ryanair, landing 1 minute.
Okay.
So we should have a visual on that 737 in 1 minute.
So if you actually...
there she is. But quite some ways out.
Live. You are live to the world.
Yes.
Mr. Christmas.
Op Facebook. There is
Say hello
one
to
of
the
Iran
world.
Air that will come soon.
Sorry?
He watches us, man. He watches
I know. Are you
if he is on time.
Yeah, we weren't on time today. Have you been watching Big Jet TV?
Yes.
For how long?
For 3 months.
For 3 months.
Wow. That's really good, man. That's
Most
really good.
most the sessions on Saturday.
Is it?
On Saturday.
Yes.
Mostly Saturdays. Because why? You work in the week or?
No, I live 3 kilometers from here.
Oh, okay.
So in my garden, I see the planes landing.
And how did you find Big Jet TV? How did you find it? Online, on Facebook, YouTube?
Publicity somewhere on Facebook.
Okay.
When your site is promoted by another site.
Which site is that?
Please don't.
It doesn't want to say it. Airline.
I think flight level, but I'm not sure.
Flight level.
Yes.
Flight level 510, 410,
410, yeah.
410.
Quite possibly. That's interesting. And what do you think of this new platform as a local?
It's official now, because until now you had to put yourself on a place somewhere.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
This bank wasn't here. You couldn't
It
come up
is
here.
on the good age.
Yeah.
But because in the past there were a lot of time troubles from you can't use a ladder.
Wow.
Because you
to
have
get above the fence.
Yes, and now you are really above the fence.
So before this was all flat.
What I did already read, they have taken in account the position of the sun.
Wow.
Sun is each time behind you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
and at the other side also, when there are landings in the morning, the sun is here, not there.
So they built it specifically so the sun is behind it. I mean, they've thought of everything, but they did.
Really have, man.
But normally here is the position they land the most.
Wow.
Or the reverse.
Wow.
Take off here.
So this is, and what is that over there? This building here?
For the refugees, those who will be going back to their country.
Okay.
Those are the lucky ones. Their situation has been regularized. Here the people. I find it a bit sadistic. They see each time.
Yeah, the plane's coming in. Yeah, it is a bit weird.
But you see their black fence.
Yes,
it's a kind of a gate.
I see.
It closes.
Yes.
And at that moment, they can bring people from this refugee center direct to the airport.
I see. But I just find it amazing that the fence line it seems to be landing on the other runway now. Interestingly, but I find it.
But this has all changed. That fence was always. This fence was always there, but not that one.
Okay, so this one was always here?
Yes.
Okay, because the one problem I think all aviation and travel enthusiasts around the world have is getting above the fence. I think that's something we were used to, Jerry.
That's why we put a roof on the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then got a van, very kindly donated with the proceeds from our gold membership.
Yeah. Our viewers paid for our van and stand on the van so we can be above the fence at London Heathrow. But here, Jerry, something's incredible at Brussels is they actually build a platform to get above the fence for the spotters.
It's great to see.
Heathrow, you have a good position.
We have a good position, thankfully, because we are able to organise it with landowners, but also we stand on top of the van. So we're above it. But if we didn't have those two things,
if we didn't have the van, then
I think the position where there is a road between. An auto route or something.
Yes.
That position, there you have nearly all the wide bodies.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's the good thing about Heathrow. When we were waiting for our flight this morning, looking out into the tarmac, it was 747, 747, A380, A380, 787.
Beautiful stack shot as well. Yeah. Great shot of it as the sun was coming up. dual runway landings as well.
Here is nearly no 747 here.
I know. Yes.
By exception, when the Prime Minister of Japan is coming, it is.
Oh, we got that. We got the double 747 Japan diplomats aircraft.
What a scope that was.
I
remember the title of the mobile
It
thing.
was already 2 times.
It was like mission, get the 747
It was
down.
already 2 times here. The first time the 2 747 landed here.
Yeah.
The second time here one and there one.
Wow, no way. So because they fly the.
And when Air Force One comes, that's always at the other side because that is the military side.
Now we have a question for you, being a local spotter. We saw a 737 in US Air Force presidential colour scheme. What was that here for? Do you know?
What was?
It was a 737 in like Air Force One livery. Do you know why this was here today?
That's Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Minister of Foreign Affairs. Wow.
Or touring, is in Turkey or Italy, and it comes to. But it is always related with NATO meetings.
Of course, yes, of course. There you go. So
because normally Trump could come in July. Why? Because it's the big NATO meeting.
Okay, interesting. So maybe in July,
the 12th, maybe.
July the 12th, Jerry.
The Trump is coming.
I think we're gonna, but I think also other diplomats. So we might have the JAL 747, we might have the Air Force One.
Oh, well, that would definitely.
We are lucky. Obama was 3 times here. He loves Belgium.
Really?
3 times a year.
Donald finds it's an asshole here.
Yeah, that's nice to know. Well, we should definitely explore Brussels for the. What Congress is it going to be? It's going to be the. It'll be the.
Opportunities are better now.
Yes.
Just reading some comments out here. A330 departing for Dakar. I think we got that going out just a minute ago.
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Okay.
So that TUI.
Ian Speller has picked up on the Skylark singing.
Yeah, he's here. And funny enough, you always seem to get them in open areas like this.
You do. When there's a nice, happy atmosphere.
So, am I having focus issues here?
You probably will have a bit of focus issues. I had it, and I think it's due to the heat wave that there is very slight, subtle heat wave. And generally speaking, I think the camera's just starting to struggle in the heat.
I don't know, man. It's not hot. It's not hot at all.
It's just it seems that when it's sunny, the camera's focus problems gets worse.
It's,
No. It's
So I mean that's fine there, but as soon as I
go up a bit, we'll just keep an eye on that. Yep, Big Jet TV Jilly just confirming the feed. The audio is A1, perfect, crisp. If you've got problems, guys, with your feed or audio, then just give it a quick refresh and make sure it's up to date. Now, Jerry, we have got something coming in. Looks like a 321 or a 320, believe it or not. Surprise, surprise. But the touchdown spot is actually just right there.
It is.
So,
which is great. And you actually hear the tyres hit the deck as well.
Yeah.
Hear the screech.
And I love that this airport, it looks and feels so new. The tarmac looks brand new. Obviously we're on a brand new spotter's deck. It's got a great atmosphere, that's for sure. Fantastic atmosphere. And everyone's so polite, nice and welcoming. Love Belgium. First time I've actually been to Belgium.
So no doubt we can get some history. Is that a new tower? How long has that tower been in operation?
10 years.
10 years?
At most.
Is the old tower still here? Or it's hidden away behind?
2 buildings with glasses. And there.
Okay, I see. I see it. I can just see it at the end, right at the end.
Yes. And
so that's the old.
The most right part.
Yeah, I did notice this earlier on the aircraft when we came in. Aircraft touching.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, sweet. It was it's almost built into like a hotel type building. It's crazy. So this looks like, what airline is this? Little A319 or A320?
No, a special.
Wow, A319, Kushm Air. Never seen that one before, Jerry.
Is that another Arabian or
From Iran?
From Iran?
From Iran?
Wow, Kushm Air from Iran.
Not every day.
Does it fly direct from Iran? Direct from Iran. Wow. Just saying welcome now to Plane Spotters India and Global Aviation.
And all our friends on Planestream.
And all our friends on Planestream are now live on all channels. A little bit of a hiccup this morning with the blue screen, but that's inevitable, guys. You know it. What's interesting, Jerry, is I guess that Thai 350 pushed back to go to gate.
To go to gate, yeah. They're on remote stands over there. That Cathay Pacific 350 is on remote.
On remote, yeah. Yeah, absolutely right. So it would seem that all the heavies are going out of the right-hand runway. So, guys, I'm going to come back onto your comments now. Get your radar apps up and tell us what is coming in. Have you got any heavies coming? There's film crews all over the place still.
Is it a bit still quite sorry guys, got a bit of a weight on here because we've got a pebble on the actual arm of the camera, so every time I let it go it drops like that.
We've got a lot of people apparently on the feed already writing in their thanks reviews to Brussels Airport to say, you know, we just think it's a fantastic thing what you're doing, and it is.
It's the access. You can see the access a little bit better here now, guys.
Thai 747 did a go around at Haneda yesterday because of low altitude flying. Wow, Kaneko Ishi, interesting.
So nicely landscaped, well built, lots of room for lots of people. Certainly not going to struggle to get sort of like a couple of hundred people up here, that's for sure.
Jane Thomas, 10 out of 10 for Brussels Airport. Our airfields could take notice of this. Well, I think that was one of the motivations to come over here as Big Jet TV and film it up, because we come from a country where, you know, this is not at the average airport. You know, props to Manchester for doing what they do.
Well, I'll tell you what, if anyone's going to do it, someone like Gatwick is going to probably take a big note of this.
Absolutely.
And probably at least put some plan into action in terms of discussing it. At least discuss it.
You're absolutely right. And but the funny thing I saw, Jerry, and I saw, this is still
Manchester
surprising.
Needs to get up higher above that fence.
Yeah, it does. It needs to be higher. It needs to
just
build it
layer above it
at the Mount. The Manchester Mount needs to be the new viewers' day.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing I was going to say, Jerry, is I saw on a post, a Heathrow official post on Facebook, probably a good month and a half ago now. Somebody was asking, why don't you guys build a plane spotters platform at Heathrow? And the reply from Heathrow's Facebook page was, we are on it, keep a lookout for updates. Now, that would suggest that they are building a spotters platform.
Or at least considering it.
It's very interesting.
It might be in the, there goes your 330 Brussels Airlines 330, which is going to steeply bank to the right, hopefully.
Okay, has he just gone out now?
Yeah, he's just
interesting.
Going out now.
Here we go, guys. Here's your A330. Yeah, Ian Grover and Neville Chand had that Kushum Air from Iran. Nice. Tom Whittle, Brussels Airlines have an A330-300. What a different engine type, with a different engine type to their regular A330-300s. That is because it's an ex-Cathay machine.
Oh.
So there you go, a bit of information from Tom Whittle. That aircraft you see there probably once flew for Cathay Pacific. Okay, it's Kate McWilliams.
Kate McWilliams.
Who's the 26-year-old pilot.
Not Amy Johnson.
we got to go. Amy, get out.
Yeah, but hold on, Johnny. Hold on. I want to get Amy before we decide. I want to get Amy. She's dead, mate. She's dead. Hold on a minute.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Bring out your dead.
That was so funny.
In the moment, man. It's just that when you're in the moment, it's like you just don't think.
When you're live and you've got so many things to look at and consider and comments to read out, your brain sometimes goes off on its own and thinks about something you don't would consider otherwise.
It did make him laugh though, and it did make me laugh.
It made me laugh
when I saw the comment later.
I laughed my ass off when I saw that particular comment that said, what was it? That one, she's gone or something like that.
She's amazing, resurrected from the dead.
Yeah,
70 years old. 70 years she's been dead and she's come back.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, Dan Reeves, technically speaking, as well as the 747, is known as the VC-25. So Air Force One is technically known as the VC-25. There's also the E-4 as well, which is the modified 747. Guys, tell us about the 737 in Air Force One liveries, because that's what we saw taking off today. We've got Mark Moon Sammy watching from Durban, South Africa. How you doing?
Great place, Durban. Love Durban.
I've only ever been when I was too young to remember it. Oh, Qatar, something we have seen in the intro. Qatar A330 cargo going to be going out. It's a shame that we're not right at the spool up point at this moment, guys, because there's a lot of heavies going out.
Ask the gentleman there. Is there a position over there where you can watch them going out?
No.
Oh,
there you go.
Thanks.
There
You have to use one of the parkings with the big
Telephoto lens.
And the sort of 15 quid every minute sort of thing for parking. I think that's what Elliot was saying, actually.
From one of the buildings you see there.
Yeah. Now, everyone's congregating. Oh no, it's for food. Is there a third spotters platform or just two? There's two. Yeah. Okay. So the article I did read that said 3 was completely wrong.
And at the other side, at the cemetery, at the cemetery,
Emirates A380.
I don't think we can get it, just because I don't think we'll be able to.
Wow, that's got to be an Emirates A380, about 38,000 feet. Yeah, not a lot of action, Jim Putnam. We do have another aircraft coming in, going to be touching down in front of us in the next 5 minutes. It's interesting though. I mean, arrivals. I guess towards midday-ish, we might be getting some more heavy aircraft.
See something turning into the stack. I think I can see something turning into the stack.
No, you absolutely can, albeit another tiddler. At least we get some action, guys. Got an aircraft coming in. Down by the TUI hangar, the 737 to the right is known as Tailwind Airlines.
Oh, okay, yeah, we've got that. We saw that earlier. Tailwind,
interesting.
Didn't we?
Yes, yeah. Oh, that blue one, yeah. With an MD-80 right next to it.
And we've got the MD-80 next to it, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Murray Benjafield. Frankfurt is to be considered as well for its efforts for the platform. Very, very true.
Yeah, white balance isn't brilliant at the moment.
It's not, is it? No.
Pinging off that
I know. Yeah. It's, I found myself having to aim down quite a lot.
So interesting to see that TUI have a hangar here.
Just trying to not skip the comments, guys. Here, just a lot of comments coming through right now. Yeah, it looks like TUI actually have maybe like a base.
Here goes that Qatar.
Qatar, yes. Okay, thank you very much. Periscope is not active. That is understood, Jilly. I think today we're just going to leave it in case Mr. Old Aviation UK tries to nick it again. We only ever get about 7 viewers, I think, on Periscope at any one time.
Is it?
I think. I haven't checked it in a while, to be honest. We kind of just stream to Periscope, obviously to get the reach, but also as a bit of nostalgia. I mean, we started on Periscope, we've got to keep it to Periscope. Yeah, you're right, Paul McCormick. Yeah, just remember, guys, today we are unable to stream to the Gold channel. If you guys go and have a look at the Facebook feed and look at the post there, you can read exactly why. So we should have this hard bank to the right now. Looks like a 737 on finals, actually. Sean Tucker, today we're at Brussels International Airport. And a little bit later, Jerry, we're going to be filming up, as everybody knows, the Aerosmurf, the aircraft we actually flew here on.
We are.
How fun is that? Jodie Traub watching from Greenwood, Indiana. How you doing? There's that. Not yet. Could he be going straight out? Making a lot of noise. Wow. Okay, in Speller. Looks like a cargo 747 due in 1340, he thinks.
Really?
Okay, can we get confirmation on that, guys? Yeah, Paul Jones. No freezing, great audio. This is the best visual and audio, very clear. Hashtag gold.
Good.
So that's good. This maybe, Jerry, is a KLM. I think it might
certainly is. It definitely is, mate.
KLM 737. 700? Yeah, Peter Young loving the show today because you get to see airlines that you don't normally get to see. Gavin Scott got that A380. I'm behind the comments, guys. I'm gonna rather than try and catch up like I'm trying to do, I'm gonna go straight to the bottom. So if you've missed your comments, please repost them. TUI
737.
800 with the skimitar. Or scimitar. Touchdown, nice. Fast approach in those 737s. Jerry, you may have something special. We've got... That's very weird. There's something... Dude, I would pull back. Can you see that? Just where he's going to come in for a sharp final. Wow. Look at that, sharp final.
Wow, that's very steep. High approach at that point.
Yeah.
I can't get him, man. I can't get him.
It might be difficult to get. Just right above that.
They'll probably be able to sit.
Yeah, right above the red box.
Wow, that's really steep.
That has to be training. That has to be training. You would not shoot that approach with passengers on board. Surely not. Might be Ryanair. Very interesting, that, isn't it? Can you see that, guys? That one just touching down from Alicante, Maria Jansen with that information. David Michael, Emirates 777 due in 13:36 local. So it seems the afternoon is going to be heavy arrivals.
Yeah.
Definitely a 737. He's just behind.
No, the other man.
Oh, Elliot.
Elliot.
I don't know where Elliot's gone, to be honest. He might be over getting some food. They seem to have shut off the... Oh, I know why. Cathay Pacific's anti-collision light on. Tiny little private jet has gone out. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So
bear with us, guys.
Because
we've got an aircraft on approach here.
Because of the special approach, the weird approach, if this is indeed a training flight, maybe a touch and go.
TUI again, I think. Now, it looks like this is a...
Yeah, we've got a 747 inbound, 1340 from Chicago. Richard Matara, thank you.
No way.
Yep. That might be right as we're doing our Smurf special. Delta 767 due in soon. Nice. Reverse thrust, no touch and go. That's a 737. I think it's a 700, not the 800 we're used to. That was a crazy approach there. Okay, Samantha Davies, the US Air Force 737 is designed to be an office in the sky for the senior military and government leaders. So that is what we saw a little bit earlier today.
So yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
You got it. Mary Jansen confirming that is actually indeed a scheduled passenger service TUI from Palma. #gold. Thank you for that, Maria. Okay, 15 minutes away, Joe. We've got a Smokey Joe. 1515. Smokey Joe, Delta 767. Ryan Kirkpatrick with that information. Wow.
So it's going to start hotting up.
Not sure, John Jackson, how long the runway is in meters. Not sure. I'm sure somebody could tell us in just 2 seconds flat. John McKinnon, no trees, no cars, no buses, no fences. Brilliant. Yeah, people. Neil Chan's got the 767 as well.
That's great. They're bringing it up on radars, mate.
Paul McCormick, you know it. Yeah, it's awesome. We've got our living radar right now on the feed. Charlie Crane, good morning from Norman, Oklahoma. Good morning, sir. Up to 1,000 live viewers now on this Tuesday afternoon from Brussels International Airport, live on Big Jet TV. Not a lot of...
That's what we thought we were coming out on. Just the standard Brussels 320.
Yeah. I remember you said it when earlier. It'd be funny if on the Smurf and be like, yeah, it's not going to happen though, is it? Walk around the corner and just before boarding, bang, there's a Smurf right there.
We were literally like a couple of kids.
Yes,
we really were. Literally
chucking the bags down and.
Oh, you quite like that then?
Yeah. That's funny.
But people were taking pictures.
Yeah.
The tourists.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's for, isn't it? To
Sorry, guys. Tilted there.
Okay, Bob Shalaz just confirming what our friend here is telling us, that it is a likely NATO-related business trip for that 737. Is there an official name for the 737? We're just bringing in this Delta 767 right now, guys. Get your radar apps open. Tell us where it is. Let us know how long we got. Tell us which track it's coming in on. Doug Burnett, and if the 747 will not fit, they will use a C-130 with the custom interiors rolled on board. I think he's still referring to the US Air Force there. Interesting. Peter Young with information about the TUI base in Brussels for their TUI Belgium offshoot. So that is the base for the TUI Belgium offshoot. One of the British TUI 787s has been transferred to them. #gold. Wow. Okay. Sharma Roy is loving it.
Just going to make sure I'm going to give this guy a sticker, man.
For sure. Okay, our friend here has got. What's your name again, sir?
Denny
has.
He's got his radar open.
He's got his radar open. JFK to New York. He is currently on a northerly track, probably just our 12 o'clock position above the ATC tower. And wow, okay, he is 2.5 hours late, this Delta, Smokey Joe.
And he is descending.
And he's descending through 5,000.
Don't let the wind get that sticker.
There it is, I see it. It's to our shining on the sun right there. Can you see it, Danny?
No, not suitable.
Right there?
I hope he lands here.
He is landing here. Well,
because Delta comes normally with passengers.
Skylarks.
Not right.
Very true. So this Delta 767, 2.5 hours late. Hopefully no one was on that plane for the opening of the spotters platform. So guys, if you're tuning in and you're wondering what you're watching, you've not come across Big Jet TV before, we're a live stream aviation channel, live stream aviation entertainment channel, streaming twice weekly on a Wednesday and a Saturday, and we offer international trips away from the UK and feature shows, etc, etc. We're here today at Brussels International Airport in partnership with Brussels Airport, bringing you the opening of their spotters platform and family area.
Dog wants to go home.
Did you get zoom into that?
Yeah.
That was so funny, man. The dog looks like he really wants to go home. So that's 767.
So that one, that red and yellow tail that we can just see the back end of. We've seen that at Manchester, haven't we?
Where's this?
The next to the.
Oh
tide.
yes, Hainan.
Hainan, yeah.
Hainan, not Hainan.
It's their 330, isn't it?
I think that must be their 330. Yeah, Neil Braden just confirming or suggesting that 737 is probably a visual approach.
There you go, JB.
Sweet.
Now watch out, because that weight, you've got to always
I know what you're saying,
otherwise
yeah.
it'll come down.
Yeah, that happened earlier. I was like, what's going on? And
God
I
bless you,
realised-
Blimey O'Reilly and all that malarkey. Bob Shellas, good morning from Chicago, #gold. Of course, you guys, so many of you already know, but if you see #gold in the comments, they are gold members, very value gold members, being very patient at the moment, waiting for us to be able to go back to streaming on the gold channel exclusively for our friends. Unfortunately, with the Facebook issues at the moment, that's what the problem is. Harmik Vaskanian. Manuel Pacor is saying 777 United. Do we have a 777 United inbound?
Possibly. I've got Delta 767 in the shot now, probably about 7-mile final.
Okay, ladies and gents, here we go. Our first heavy arrival of the morning, Johnny. Nadim Main, Chris Bray, thank you very much indeed. #gold, loving the location. Great job to Brussels Airport indeed. We cannot thank Brussels enough for inviting us here. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jonathan Glasgow, Delta 767 should be in front of you now. John is picking it up.
No, look how low he is. It's crazy, actually.
Amurthan Lugananthan asking if there's any 777s coming. Believe we do have a 777 on its way. Somebody just saying United, Manuel Hakor, sorry, saying that there is a 777 inbound apparently. Tony Boggers watching from Newcastle, Australia. #gold. Good day. Aussie crew in the house.
I bet his nickname is Boggers.
And I bet he's a happy man after the win this weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend, should I say, sorry. Jane Thomas, a good question. How is the parking for the spotters platform? They have even made extra parking area for people to park in here, guys. It's so yes, you can bring your car here. It's accessible by road, so that's not a problem. Good question, Jane. Both of the spotting areas have access by car. This particular one, there's a short walk from the parking area. The other one, it's around about a 5-minute walk. Nice little woodland walk for you if you're coming down here.
Here comes Elliot. What about to tell us?
Sean Fitzgerald, Captain Fitz is tuning in. Ricky Lee, another Aussie crew member, tuning in from Melbourne. Azaf Grunand, 2-5 left is 10,534 feet, 3,210 metres.
Hey, dude.
And Ryan Merrick confirming that as well. Thank you very much indeed. Onkar Singh, second Smurf, due in at 13:15. So they have more than one Smurf. They have more than one Aero Smurf. I thought they had one of each. Obviously not. Either that, or it's been out back to Heathrow and it's coming back again.
Yeah, because they have one.
Yeah. Paula Goodwin, giving a shout out to Bradley Goodwin, Grant Sprosson, confirming the runway length there. Glenn Harris, Cathay is moving. Yes, the Cathay has pushed back from its remote stand and is. So it's interesting, isn't it? A lot further that the approach on that 7.6. Obviously setting himself up. Willie Freeman's in the house watching. 1,000 people. Good day to you. Sean Meads watching from Portsmouth. Shout out to all your friends and family, guys. Give some, share the feed as much as you can, and also if you can, we really would appreciate it if you just go to the Facebook page and give us a like as well. Just to give you a quick. Yes, Stephen Christopher, Thai 777 in the background. Alexander Lund asking how we got here. Well, we got here by Brussels Airlines this morning from London Heathrow, and then we were met by a very good friend here who's looking after us, and he's going to be he drove us up to the first platform where we walked for 5 minutes, turned around and came back. But the other one is a good spot. I'll have to be honest with you, this is probably the better of the two.
I think so.
Yes. Martin Persglove tuning in, another Aussie crew. Good day to you, watching from Melbourne. Sherry Helia, #gold. Just Google the Smurf plane. How cool is that? Brilliant. Darren Graham tuning in from Heathrow. This is going to be great, Johnny.
That United 777, I think, is going out.
Brussels Air Sukhoi Superjet.
Yes, they do have
They do have one. Yes, they do. Due in at 13:20 from Billand. Leased from CityJet Ireland. I think that might be CityJet. Not sure. I might be completely wrong. It might be CityJet.
No, it's CityJet.
It is CityJet, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Amirfan Longanathan asking about the A350s. Yeah, we do have two A350s parked up at the moment. Both now gone to stand. The Cathay is now being just going up to its position now. Oh no, we can see it's just going to appear any moment now. Here we go. Just going to catch up on the comments, guys. Repost your comment if I missed your comment. Just keep posting. Here we go. Very derated, Johnny.
Yeah.
Very derated, but great to see, man.
Up the hill. Up the hill.
Yeah. It's definitely an incline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very derated on the brakes there. Oh, that's a United 777.
I think that's the one that is going out.
Yes.
So that Delta Smoky Joe just inbound from JFK.
So Craig McBeath is saying, meant to be working on my website, but stumbled across this, and now I've got this on one screen and flight radar on the other.
That's the dream.
Hashtag getting nothing done. Brilliant, Craig. Welcome to the show. I think this is GP saying she saw the Sequoia go out not long after you landed.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously want to see a Sequoia.
Graham McDougall, thank you very much indeed. Loving the show. It is indeed CityJet. Thank you very much indeed. Daryl Stanton tuning in from Adelaide Aussie crew. Gareth Fowler. It is pretty warm. Little bit of a wind, but lovely there's no chill factor at all. In fact, if anything, you kind of welcome the breeze, don't you? Just to take the edge off of it. Otherwise, we would be burning up here ever so slightly.
There's a lot of people getting food down there.
Yeah, there is.
Coffees.
It's making me quite hungry.
Some coffee down there if you want.
Get coffee down there.
Oh,
No way. Interesting. Because we've been up since 3 a.m.
Thank you.
take care. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming up.
Okay.
Take care. All the best.
The bus is exactly leaving.
Yeah, I don't know when the bus is leaving actually.
I mean, if you guys want.
Janet Cutler asking if Brussels have a runway change. Very interesting, because at the moment they're obviously on that 27, but they would do. I don't think they have a runway. Well, actually, you know what? I think they just do it because we had a landing aircraft, a Rogue, on the other runway, didn't we?
Yeah.
A little while ago, and
No, you're right.
yeah, we had
the 25 right, and the 25 right is basically used for low costed for cargo,
Oh, I see.
and sometimes for others, but the preferential one is always 25 left.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, for cargo?
No.
Or for general?
Yeah, for the preferential runway for cargoes and low cost. So EasyJet and Ryanair is 25
Okay.
right.
Okay. Interesting. Talk about low cost, Johnny. That somebody came on the feed the other day and made a point of about the A319 that has twin doors. The reason for that is because they don't fit a galley because it's low cost, so they don't serve food.
Exactly.
So they don't need a galley, so they can fit an extra row of seats, and therefore, due to for safety reasons, they have to fit the extra door.
Absolutely.
So it's not just EasyJet that do that as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the other, well, not a lot of, but a few of the other low-cost carriers, like Germania and people like that, might do it.
Yes.
So that's the reason why you see sometimes double doors on a 319.
It's still this. So it's still they're still landing here. That was your question.
Okay. Yeah.
That information courtesy of Ross Kennedy.
Yes, indeed.
He found that out. To be fair to him.
Jeff Hughes watching from Southport. Onkar Singh, Atlas Air 747 due at 4:09.
What time are we actually doing the special?
Wow, we'd see that. You mentioned earlier on about this, up on one of the parking lots, didn't you?
Sorry?
You said on top of one of the parking lots we can.
Yeah,
we can,
on parking one.
Is it?
Parking one.
And that's over there, is it?
Interesting.
There's that
I
United
think
triple
it's-
going out, JB.
I have, like I said, I have a very bad sense of geography, so I'm not sure. But I think, yeah.
Oh, it's a shame we can't get over there to the spool up
need
point.
departures right now. Do they sometimes use the wrong way for departures as well?
Thomas Job
This
asking
one,
if the shirts are available.
During the weekend, I'm not sure on which day. It's 25 left. I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday.
Martin Persgrove. So you've got a Rogue, what looks like Ryanair 737 arriving on 25 left, is it?
25 right.
25 right, sorry.
This one is 25 left.
Oh, Johnny. TUI 737 MAX 8 in 12 minutes. Tony Johnson.
No way.
Debbie Oatley. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. So many Aussies in the house. I think it was you. I don't think the signal went. Eunice Livesey. Loving the bird song. Indeed, it is quite peaceful. Very nice and peaceful here. Stephen Archer's in the house. Oh, we had a bit of a blip apparently.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, well that might happen because we are abroad.
Yeah.
And our server's actually in Frankfurt, believe it or not. So signal has to go to Frankfurt, to here, up to space, back to Frankfurt, back to here, back to your device, etc. As long as it's okay now, and
looks like it is.
and the sound is okay.
Adrian Sykes saying, how is it Europe airports have such great viewing platforms compared to Heathrow and Gatwick? Made this point when you went to Schiphol and it's even more apparent now.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, it's a difficult argument, isn't it? You know, each airport has its own reasons. They've, you know, if they're expanding or is that
yeah, that's
Aeroflot.
Aeroflot 737. Something even
and
more
what's that?
interesting
What's
behind
that?
it.
Yeah.
A321 Turkish Airlines special livery.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that there's enthusiasm there with all the airports. It's just getting round to doing it, isn't it? You know, in terms of
yeah, in England there's not a lot of do. There's a lot of talk about
Yeah.
things and not a lot of do, unfortunately. So
James Easton asking if there's any big planes leaving soon. Well, James, we're on the wrong runway for departures, unfortunately.
it would seem that there's a departure every sort of 1 minute and arrival every 10 minutes.
Steve Crowcore, another Aussie crew member, tuning in from Melbourne. Great vision and great sound. Thank you very much indeed. When you've had of eggs in the house.
It's my flies, isn't it?
Tui from Almeria at 6,000 feet. Hashtag gold. I think that's that Max that's arriving, Johnny.
Okay. Is he coming from the north or the south?
He'll be coming from there.
See if I can track him. Okay, that's something sporting up.
That's something going out, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's growling as well. That's that United triple, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this should be good.
Okay, where do we think it's going to come out? Right above that Thai 350.
It will be. That's more or less where they're coming out. Just before that, like, shoebox in Middle Road building. There it is. Thanks, Sydney Milko. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, Harmick making a very valid point that security is indeed a big issue. However, has to be said, you know, we're here. We've got an open view of the runway. You know,
As somebody said earlier, it's
so
200 more sets of eyes.
Yeah, exactly, and not only that, but they'll be keeping. They'll have cameras on this position, man.
Of course, man, yeah.
They'll have cameras here.
It's always been a spotting place. There's never been an incident.
Yeah.
And the whole security thing, I don't understand. It's like, okay, so I can't shoot down the plane here. Let's walk over there and do it. It's like, you know.
Well, precisely.
You know, you'd have to.
And
be
they're not
banned
going to
from
do it in the
airport
open,
totally.
are they? They're going to do it behind a bush, you know, or over in a building somewhere. Okay, Lufthansa ERJ 900 in about 5 minutes. Luke Vosper, thank you very much indeed.
Okay, interesting.
Andrew Chan, best dinner time entertainment ever. Thank you very much indeed. Ricky Lee, tuning in from Melbourne, Australia. We haven't broadcast from an Aussie airport yet, my friend, but we would love to come out there and do an Aussie road trip. That's what we would have to do. If we went down to Australia, we couldn't go down there for one airport. We'd have to do a road trip.
Perfect. You know, it takes.
And I'm sure we'd have a lot of people who'd be willing to drive us around, Johnny.
Yeah.
We do it like handing over the baton, isn't it? You know, like we go like 100 miles and then someone else would.
You're absolutely right, Jake. That is a BA 777-767, though. Not going to get it because it's at a bad angle.
Yeah.
Not going to get it. Well, we'll get it where it goes ahead.
Stephen Gretsch tuning in from Melbourne.
Did you know it takes 5 hours to fly from one end of Australia to the other?
It's crazy, man.
Can you believe that? It's like Dubai from London to Dubai.
Yeah, it's a big old country, man.
Yeah.
You can fit God knows how many UKs in Australia. It's a massive, massive country. Pantin Sudan watching from Malaysia. Good day to you, Pantin. Hope you're well. Martin Persgrove saying the Australian International Air Show is in 2019.
Okay.
Yes, guys, if you're just tuning in wherever you are in the world, welcome and thank you very much for tuning into Big Jet TV. We are here today at the Brussels Airport unveiling of their new spotters platform and facility that they've got here that they literally just opened today. Absolutely still fresh, the paint's still fresh and the grass is freshly laid. So great job they've done here at Brussels Airport and we can't thank them enough for for inviting us out here to do the opening. And they waited for us, Johnny.
I know.
They waited for us.
Actually waited for us.
And we had to carry the sticks down there to, you know.
Yeah, and then we had blue screen, very embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then we had jittery screen, even more embarrassing.
So Steve Crowcore saying, come to Tullamarine in Melbourne. Great viewing spots. Thank you very much indeed for that.
Now, Joe, we will be visiting the platform number 1, won't we?
We are going back to platform number 1, Johnny. Darren Fern, hello from Scotland by the looks of it. Janet Cutler saying we have to go to Sydney. Wow. Tony Rogers, 100 miles is a walk in the park, 5 days from Perth to Sydney.
Wow.
5 days, man.
Is that a 5-day drive? Must be.
It must be, yeah, I guess so.
Makes sense. 5 hours. I mean, it's, you know, that's basically like driving from London to.
I think we've got half of Australia actually tuning in at the moment. Jason Powell tuning in from Australia, in Perth, Australia there.
Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
I think that's a very old one, mate.
It's extremely old.
My
brother taught me that when I was 5 years old. That's how old it is.
Yeah, that's so old.
But it stayed with me. Now, what is that palace all the way over there?
Sam Castriotta tuning in from Cabos. Good day to you, Sam. James Nichols. Okay, Jane Thomas. Yeah, Jane Thomas making a very valid point. Spotters are great first line of security for airfields. If only some people that we know would actually understand that.
Here comes something interesting. There's that ERJ, and we've actually now got, believe it or not, Jay, a stack. An ILS stack.
Now, interestingly enough, Nicholas Hayward, I'm sure Gilly can help Nicholas out there, says he's been blocked from pledging on Patreon. Can anyone help out?
Nicholas, that would be because you have declined until the 5th of April and then declined after the 5th of April, meaning that you haven't actually paid for any viewing in March.
Okay.
And if all you need to do is basically contact us through the website form, tell us what the situation is, and then we can unblock you so you can repledge.
Wow. Paul McCormick saying it's quicker to fly to New Zealand or to Malaysia, depending on the airport, than it is to fly across Australia.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Thanks a lot. Hashtag Aussie Crew.
Aussie Crew. G'day. So what airline is this?
Thanks, Martin. Okay, yeah, little T-tail. Wow, that looks nice. Right, what's your reversers on the back? Buckets. Are the buckets going to come out? Or is it sliders? That's a slider. Lufthansa Regional.
Yeah.
Nice. God, look at that. Stopped on a dime, mate.
Yeah.
We did that. We got off really quick,
real
mate.
quick.
We got off right where he is there.
With the help of a lot of braking.
Yes.
But it seems that uphill is actually aids, obviously, the slowdown of the aircraft.
Okay, so okay, Tom Whittle saying more on that EC Air 757 private air. Stopped flying it in 2015 when it was seized in Paris.
No way.
I did say he hadn't paid the bills, didn't I?
Wow.
EC Air had to go through legal proceedings to recover it. The aircraft is ex-Britannia.
No way.
And suspended operations in October 2016. So that has been there for a couple of years, man.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Well, that's got some great history, and great. Tom, thank you very much for bringing that.
I've got 2 more aircraft in the stack now.
Eden, we missed your comment there, but indeed that was the Bombardier Lufthansa City lineup that came in there. So this is your 737. Is this the Max TUI Max?
This is an ERJ 175.
Oh, okay, completely wrong.
No.
But behind it, there's another one.
Yeah, a stack is forming. Believe it.
Rick Lee, thank you very much indeed. Roger Houghton, just give a few shout outs here. Leaf Bridge, Alberta, Canada. I met a very nice girl at the baggage claim this morning from Canada. Just come over here to race her downhill mountain bike for the World Cup, and I wish her all the very best. She knew about me and my Dirt magazine, Johnny.
No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
Man, I know Dirt magazine.
No way. That's awesome.
Wow, that's so cool to see TUI in a regional jet like that. You know, the Embraer in the TUI, because you don't see them over in the UK, do you?
No.
So obviously they are just stationed here. That's why they've got that hub there. So very interesting. Robert Hello saying come to Adelaide. Phil Tovey tuning in from Warwick. Roger Houghton, yes it is Brussels. Going to skip to the bottom of the comments, come back and give us your blimey O'Reilly. There's a lot of you guys out there. Doug Burnett, very quick landing. Thank you very much. And Ginu is watching. Brid Rogers from Dublin. Stephen McGuinness giving a shout out to Colin.
Okay.
Janet Cutler, yes indeed, very sad.
Okay, 15 minutes we're out of here for
15, 1-5.
a bit of 0-1 action.
Okay. Well, we'll at least get this stack, Johnny.
Yep.
Tim Ennis, we flew here this morning, my friend.
Now,
Dave Manning currently training for his PPL. Samantha Davis tuning in. Uncle Joe starting his descent into Heathrow. Okay, not sure about that. Oh, is that Samantha Davis with her uncle who's a pilot, Johnny?
and her dad.
And her dad. And the bloke who lives next door. John Jackson tuning in. Oh yeah, here we are. Rick Lee. Sorry boys, they're not shrimps on the barbie, they're prawns. Yeah, you wouldn't throw a shrimp on the barbie, it's only about an inch long. Shrimp is an American term and it was said as part of a Tourism Australia campaign and aimed at the Americans. So that's basically, unfortunately, stuck all these years, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I never say that anyway, because in my eyes, actually saying that to an Aussie is actually a bit of an insult.
It's a bit of an insult, yeah. I mean, you could say, I don't know,
G'day.
don't rip the ball, mate.
So Natalie Gould-Linstead asking us how long we're filming here for today. Natalie, we're going to be going over to the other position for the other platform in a short while. Not sure what the activity's like there, Johnny. Hopefully it's half decent.
There's nothing. So
Yeah, apart from a big digger.
don't think there is actually any activity, to be honest with you.
Rana Buckles in the house. Loving Lufty. Ted Avery, thank you very much indeed. You really get that sense of like when they sort of like come right off the throttles here, don't they? Let the aircraft just sink rate, you know, straight down onto the runway.
Yeah.
Colin Mello's in the house. Grant Sprosson saying that Max 8 number 5 on the approach. Okay, so that should be quite soon, I'd imagine.
We've got a stack of 3 more now. Wow, they're coming. Army of tiddlers.
Okay, Thomas Job saying, Tommy Job, hello Thomas, how are you? And thank you for tuning in. Brussels Airport held a survey amongst the spotters to find out where the best place was to construct 2 spotting platforms. Around 1,700 spotters answered the survey, which gave us a pretty good idea of their needs. So, you know, we have had those sort of like things go out from Heathrow before, haven't we, Johnny? Like, tell us what you're doing today, sort of thing. But I think it just goes in one ear and out the other, you know, with those guys. They're just trying to show that they're. I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame. We love you guys at Heathrow, but unfortunately, there's some people who work there. Yeah, there is a little bit of.
Our viewers will have seen that big, massive wing dip.
Yes, saw it.
Wow.
So that's what we thought we were flying in on, Johnny.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine a lot of braking and the fact that it's an incline reduces the necessity for reversers, which we saw on that 767 earlier on, where he just basically didn't even really need to open the reversers.
Exactly. Here comes this Max.
Martin Fern, good day to you, hashtag gold. Nicholas Howard, hashtag tiddlers need love. Chris Bain is in the house. Scott Good confirming, just entering the stack. Is this the Max now, Johnny?
Yeah,
so we'll run this and then we'll close up and move off to the next one.
We'll run another one after it.
Is it?
I don't know if it's heavy or anything like that.
Okay, what we've got coming in after it, guys?
We've basically got about 12, 13 minutes left until we have to leave.
Simon Embley, yes indeed. Why do airports not have viewing platforms?
Doesn't look like a Max.
I mean, Frankfurt is, Frankfurt Airport is one of the most popular destinations for Has that got scimitar winglets?
This is not a Max.
It's not a Max.
It's a Ryanair 77800, but Max might be behind it, of course.
Stephen Wilson shouting out to his wife Victoria. She's lying in hospital listening to you guys while recovering from a broken hip. Oh dear. Well, Victoria, all the very best and hope you get well soon. Get back on your pins as soon as you can and get walking. Lots of exercise. Antonia Ham is back, #gold. Paul Whitehead, Waz Bogey, love that name. Adrian Drakes, good day from Barbados. Scott Good, Samantha Davis, what planes are you family? Oh no, okay. Martin Persglove, Mady Karim Askanda. Okay. Andreas Matschke watching from Switzerland. Waz Bogey is watching from Launceston, Tasmania. Wow. Launceston, sorry. John Kelly, thank you very much indeed. First time viewer.
Wow.
We're in Brussels, John, if anybody's wondering. This isn't just a one-off. We do 2 shows a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. We do have a schedule that we run on our Facebook page, and go and check out www.bigjet.tv to find out all about what we do and where we go to. Next week, actually, sorry, I say next week, at the end of this week, we're going to Toulouse. We're going back down south, and we will be at the Airbus facility there, where Lufthansa will be taking delivery of their 9th A350-900 aircraft. We will be there live, airside, for air tests and ground tests. So that's something we're really looking forward to bring you guys. Sorry, Martin, it's pronounced Launceston. Or Launceston. Launceston, sorry.
Jay. I think that Max, you see the twinkly lights?
Yeah, I've got it. Oh yeah, they're the high vis lights, aren't they? Alan Brown says it's frozen. I think that might be your feed, my friend. Thanks, Stuart Hughes and Kelvin James Collum. 737 Max on approach. Little 319 there, Brussels Airlines. Yeah, a little bit. Tamer Irshad tuning in from Cyprus. Thank you very much indeed. #gold. Neil Braddon watching from County Kildare in Ireland. Hello to everybody out there in Ireland. Yeah, so like I was saying, if you go to bigjet.tv, find out everything you need to know about Bigjet TV, and also you can check out our merchandise page at bigjet.shop, where you can buy all sorts of things. Go and have a little look around there. We've got shirts, caps, polo shirts, t-shirts, jackets, sunglasses, choc ices, popcorn. Get it while it's hot. No. Yes, lots of different accessories that you can buy in the Bigjet TV shop, which you can either go to our page at bigjet.tv and check out the merchandise page there, or head to bigjet.shop, where you can have a little look.
I think the things that are hot right now in the merchandise store are the phone cases.
Phone cases are real hot. We've been moving a lot of the travel mugs as well, and those the Bandit sunglasses are in the store now, guys. I know a few of you have been waiting for the sunglasses to arrive. We've got 2 different styles of sunglasses. One is the Bandit, and one is the Raccoon, I believe it's called, Johnny.
It is indeed.
Stu Hughes is in the house. Bombardier Global 6000 is on approach for you guys. Be with you in 4 minutes. No sticker draw today, Scott. The bag is left at home on this occasion.
I don't think this is a Max either. I don't know.
Chris Bain had a nice little Dornier 310 land at our airport, little airport yesterday.
This is a Max.
We've got to go. Yeah. We've got to go. Okay, so Max comes in and then we head out. Mike Day, no dirty flaps in Brussels, right, guys? We are going to be watching this aircraft land, and then we're going to be heading out. Whilst we're away, go grab yourself some lunch or dinner or breakfast, wherever you are in the world. Go and check through our website, bigjet.tv.
Louder than the usual stuff.
Yes. Oh, brakes. Right, JB, let's just say our goodbyes in the camera. Into camera. So Tom Whittle saying thanks for the first part. So anybody got any questions about what we do, just go to bigjet.tv. We're going to head out now. We're probably going to be about another 20 minutes before we, well, maybe a little bit longer, but we'll see how we go. But stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next part of the show. And check out the sunglasses that Johnny's wearing. These are prescription, by the way. They're not. Everybody always wonders why are you wearing sunglasses in the middle of the winter, but they're thingamajig, whatever you call them.
Glasses
with blah blah. Anyway, guys, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thank you to all the new people who've tuned in. You're very, very welcome, and we will catch you on the next part of the show, which will be at platform number 1, I believe.
Position number 1. Yeah.
Take it easy. See you later. All the best. Right. Okay. It's okay, man. It's absolutely fine.
You've got to stop saying sorry. You're fantastic.
So are there people waiting for us to get on a bus or something?
No,
Everyone's going.